All right. We have one of our older brothers here, Reverend Mali. Reverend Mali, please come on up. This is our chaplain for our school. Reverend Mali is one of our senior guys from the Methodist Boys High School. Thank you. Of course, the Vice President of the Methodist Boys High School, Texas Chapter. All of you guys know this guy.
Okay.
Mr. Echo Parker. In the Methodist Boys High School, we have so many reverends. We have ordained reverends. We have two of them. Reverend Lloyd and then Pastor Idris Moray of the Methodist Boys High School. And ladies and gentlemen, if I can introduce all of these guys, we should not forget our wives. Because our wives are the pillar of us to build this organization. Because sometimes we leave them, we travel out of state. They are the ones that are there to take care of the house. We have, I think, about two of them here tonight. Mrs. Idris Moore. Please stand up. Idris Moore's wife is part of the Methodist Boys High School too. And of course, my dear wife is here. Mrs. Kanchi, please stand up. Thank you for letting me join this Methodist Boys High School meetings. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not all of us. These are part of the members of the Methodist Boys High School. We just want to introduce to you Methodist Boys High School tonight. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jamiro. And I want to thank all members of the Methodist Boys High School Alumni Association here tonight. We still have family members from out of town to introduce. Some of them are not here yet, but I just want to say thanks to the Sierra Leone People's Party. We all know Sheikh was a staunch member of the SLPP, and the SLPP party members are here full-fledged tonight, or this afternoon. I'm going to call on our distinguished chair lady, Mrs. Alice Bangura, to come forward. I'm not sure she's going to call every member here by name, or maybe the prudent thing to do is for every SLPP member to stand up to be acknowledged. So I'll call on Ms. Bangura. Are you here? Let's give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Akbaji.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I want to start by saying thank you to everyone to one with us. Mr. Kakai was one of us, and he was a committed member till he got sick. And SLPP is here because Mr. Kakai stood firm for SLPP. Whether in power or in opposition, he was always there for SLPP. He was a strong pillar of the Houston chapter. He has served 2 terms as the financial secretary for this chapter, and he was faithful in his duties. So on behalf of the SLPP Houston chapter, condolence to his family, especially the
And I send
wife.
the link to you. Go send out to people
We
that
know
will be connected.
everything we are saying here is not going to console you.
Before they will.
Your consolation is only going to come from God Almighty. And I pray He will console you in Jesus' name. To be with somebody for 20 years is not 20 days. You are not going to cry all that cry today. Every single time now you hear that somebody loves their loved one, you are going to be crying. So don't do all the crying today. And SFPP is mourning with you. Mr. Kaka is gone, but please, you are part of us. Whatever you are going through, always have it at the back of your mind that you have a group that will always stand with you. Come rain, come shine. We are not just a political party, we are a family. That is why we are called the Sierra Leone People Stand. We are the best stand for Sierra Leone. And so when one of us is mourning, we cry with you. When we are rejoicing, we rejoice with you. Thank you everybody for coming.
Ms. Pandora, that was well said. If you don't know, now we cheerleading day. And if you need anywhere in your waiver, outside you want to belong, come to the SFP. Ms. Pandora will take care of you. So, Shep was very close to key people in the community. And I have a couple here that were very, very close friends of without mentioning ado, I'll call on City Law and Jerry up there. Give this mic to one of the
Don't share. Don't share. How you doing? How do you do?
I don't like English business.
What do you do?
Na Mendia.
Good evening. Is not one that we want to check. I have nothing to say about check with two things, guys. Just with friends.
What's up?
Check if you know him, it's a kind heart, quiet,
Oh,
a very hardworking person. Exactly. He was just somebody that you want to be around. When I met him, I just got into this country, don't know the ropes. And he was very instrumental in showing me the way I actually change the school schedule to suit mine so that we can accommodate me to
why you sit down there, sir?
his wife, from way back then, I knew that he had fiancé there back in Sierra Leone. So it is very unfortunate that I'm here today to talk about him, that comes first best. I just want to say that the person that I know, I is very, very distant to me. So we so continue to rest in peace.
Sidney just said, Magia said it all, so he's not going to say it. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call on a very, very special person to late Mr. Sheikh Kai, and that is no one but his daughter. Winnie, are you here? Okay, so while we wait for Winnie, our elder brother, Mr. Tony Kaikai from Maryland, I believe, should be here as well. Pablo, is Mr. Kaikai here?
Not yet. Now, let me just say this. Like I said earlier, I'm not calling names, but there is anyone in the audience that want to come up here and say a word or two on behalf of Mr. Kaikai, you can do so now. Mr. Fatoma Gaba, I'm going to put you on the spot. Is he here? Okay, so anybody here want to say something? We laughed in the same, they living music, do not speak bad of the devil. But Mr. Kakai, I knew him for a long time. They have been talking bad. You can say about shame. You usually call me King Henry. I usually call him Sheikh the Great. We've been together for a while. We work together. The last minute until they lost his speech, me and him, we are always communicating. I don't know any bad character in the young man. If you step on shame, he will tell you much. That is the type of person he was. Okay, so while we wait for the other speakers,
Like you said, as a medium to connect.
I know there are some
I'm not going
people
to call with her. Because the people always me connect.
I've never met.
Just send them.
Mrs. Kakai and Sarah. She's in our midst. She's here. And this is delivery. I really wanted everybody to sit down, settle down, and listen to this before I can either have her say a word or two. I don't know much about the family. What I do know is this. Auntie Hannah was with our brother right throughout. I mean, during the latter days when Sheikh was in the hospital, I can call on Auntie Hannah. She would be juggling between, job and going to the hospital and all of that. Some days, I see she was really stressed out. But that is what you do for a loved one. And I do know she cared for Sheikh. For those of you who did not or who do not know Auntie Hannah, can you stand up, please, so we can acknowledge you? Can we give her a big hand, please? So some family members came around, we went to the house, and the first day I went there, I told her, look, this is not your burying. We just come for support you. And to this time, that's all we do. If Auntie Anna says A, we say A, we don't say Z. We love you. We love the support that you give to our brother. And we are in this community. We'll always stand by one another, Auntie Anna. Now, Mr. Tony Kaikai and William, let me just say a word or two about Sheikh. Sheikh Kaikai and myself came to this country right about the same time. We went to the same college. We left college and worked for Harris County. And I believe he was at Harris County for a little over 20 years. So I knew Sheikh very well. When I was chairman of the SFPP, Sheikh was the treasurer. And I can tell you straight up, he was a no-nonsense man, especially when it comes to the finances of the SLPP. Another thing I want to tell you also, Sheikh was not doing that to go become a government minister in Sierra Leone. No. Sometimes we sit down, he will just say, Man, me, I just want the better team for camp for Salon. I say I agree with you. Up to the last general election, I could see my brother driving all the way to Clear Lake to SFP members, you know, just to have them come together so we all can unite. So this is the message I have for the current executive. Nothing is going to make this possible but unity. We have to come together. And speaking of unity, I really, really want to thank the chair lady, Ms. Alice Bangura, the executive members of the SLPP, and the general membership for coming out in droves to support Auntie Hannah. Mr. Sheriff, let's clap for ourselves. If you're on SLPP, give yourself a big hand.
Now, like I said earlier, not so we all will become YOYO.
But in Salon Bete, it trickled down to all of us. So if you are in the diaspora, you belong to the party. Miss Alice, listen to this. Pay your dues. At the end of the day, it's all about money. So I really, really want to, I'm very thankful, you know, to the current executive and the general membership for the job well done.
I'm not sure if the other speakers are still here.
If they are not, let me say this again. If there's anyone in the audience that want to say one or two things on behalf of our brother,
You can do so now.
We are very good friends. When I came to America, Mr. Kakai was one of the first people that I saw with in the house. He introduced himself, we talked, and I came when I was 19, I gave him on the 50th, I remember that on the 50th. So, the kind of house take me frequently. If I was a bit drive here in this country, I remember I started driving. House, I don't know if it's not what I say, inside your own kind of understand. Years, the land small, yes, I do drive small. I take the driving test, I pass them, I let me permit, I manage and I'm small. So, Mr. Kakai, I really, I be tell, I know that my sister on the web, I say, next for people that they meet, you know, they see each other. I was saying, with a piano. You know, let's say that they like welcome, let's say, so I don't think no more in that line. I don't know if that is possible, but I don't say if they don't see today, I will be very happy for making something to welcome today. So, I feel like it was a very good friend of mine. When we welcome, when they was, you know, talk with it. Now, very humble man, he calm down, they talk like, he ain't turn around, they talk with the laugh. It's you know, I don't say so, you know, the top left one talk that day, you know, so we say my God now we're gonna let about
now, look, And see, I don't recall people they know they come. So me who would have had something to say.
Let me say something.
Ibrahim Sharif.
When you done, let me say something, sir.
Thank you very much.
Let me say something when you're done.
As we always call you.
Just say, Sawane.
It's kind of difficult to talk about Sheikh Kakai. The one thing that is sure is that if Sheikh was alive, he would want us to talk about nothing but the SLPP. So for those of us who are SLPP in this house, and for us to make Sheikh very happy where he is right now. One country. No, that's too low for a sitting government, a government that is in power, a government that knows how to solve Sierra Leone's problems. One country. One country. One people. For God, you should be there alive today, like you don't cry. Because that's the man I knew. He was a disciplinarian. He was very strict when it came to SLDP money and for SLDP to be in power. I remember when I used to do the broadcast, and then they were counting results during elections, and the results were coming into my studio, and Sheikh will call me, he said, Sharif, he said, you say, will they able to ABC and then some of them are here, although the APC are here. Of course, that's good. We are from the same country. He said, you say, will they able them? I said, Sheikh, I said, this is our time. And Sheikh was the guy who, if you owe a due, before we go to the meeting, he will call you personally. He said, I go embarrass you, let me to know that money is not for pay. So you're into get for negotiate. If now post dated check you get for the and any arrangement. But if you don't make arrangement with Sheikh and you go to that meeting, you will be embarrassed. So if we have 100, only 100 of Sheikh Kakai type in Sierra Leone, trust me, our country will move forward. Because he knew no boundaries, he knew no tribe, he knew no region, no district, no children. Sheikh only loved Sierra Leone. And so for a man like that to suddenly pass away is really deep. It's really, really touching each one of us. And as we stood by that grave this afternoon, praying, I could see him on my mind, just some of the last times we were together. Even when I was working in Sierra Leone, Sheikh would call me and he would ask me questions about the free quality school education, the flagship program of the government, and I would give him constant updates, and he would ask me if the president is going to succeed, and I would give him comfort. So Sheikh was a good person. So for now, we have nothing else to do for him but to pray. We continue to pray for him. One country, one people. Thank you very much.
When I say I'm not the one people and always try to go back now. So here, let's have Sawane. Sawane here is want to say something.
Thank you. Uncle Sheikh was a wonderful person. First and foremost, I came across one quotation some time ago, long time ago. He said, the best place to write memories is in the hearts of men. And like, I just set example. Mustafa, Uncle Sheikh in Peking, there was a time when Mustafa made Africa, I think he made Italy. So I was the one where Uncle Sheikh did take for go do all the computer work. You know what I mean? Like where you go take you like all the paperwork, for type, for sender, everything. He go call me. He go say, you don't come up there, I won't go do this thing. And trust me, I saw how selfless he was. I saw somebody where like, we not just live for himself, but live for others. Because when he go take me, take how we go do it. At the end of the day, he go must take a tip. He say, yeah, buy this for gas. And that experience, I see how much he put into it for Mustafa is here. How much he put into it. Where he say, cow go, dear, all team, oh go. I mean, I was so touched by it. And indeed, the best place for right memories are the hearts of men. I mean, easy for building skyscrapers and all those things. But when Montaman remember you again, say, this was what you did. I'm eternally grateful. That was Uncle Sheikh. And another one was, me, put me in some Sky teach me for the guy. When I came here, this was like, I mean, few years back. He put me in some motorcar. There was a time when go, they teach me all how to do the parallel parking. He did that. And also, you go be surprised how God get humor. In phone, and me and you go back. Like in phone, when they use, like me call, they say, yeah, can we go, where you go, kind of like go show me which kind of phone I really need. So now you're a wonderful person. And for true, like, I'm telling you, like the best place for right memories are the hearts of men.
Thank you, young man. So, okay. I remember I called on a gentleman a while ago to say something on behalf of Fresh Air. Sheikh Kai, I think that man is back now. He was outside somewhere. Mr. Gaba, are you here? Mr. Fatou Gaba is one of the senior members of the SLPP. So I know he has had several encounters with Sheikh Kai. Can you say a word or two, sir, please?
Good afternoon. I would like to celebrate the death of my younger wife, Mr. Sheikh. If we don't have to say anything about Sheikh, we probably find the owner some good things about it. But I'm going to be very brief. I knew Sheikh way back 7 years. And when he came here, with his brother, so rest in peace, Mr. Edward Kakali. I don't need to have in fact, I introduce you to this. And the point is what I said, I know when you want working as a community spirit, so I don't need to introduce you to him. When you went to he came on his vacation. He had not finished his program, and he wanted to stay at home. I said, Sheikh, education is go back, and he did just that. For the time Sheikh was here, there was one new friend. I'm married to his cousin, Nessie. And when my wife went home during sickness, he and his wife took my daughter, and my daughter stayed there for 3.5 years. We're all visiting. The journey he has taken is the journey all of us have to take. It's an inevitable journey. Everybody here is a stranger. Our final destination is our place. And that's why he is. And I think it's a better place. I respect that. And I want all of us and all of us that let's live a longer life. Let God help us live a longer life. And let's pray for sake wherever he is. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gaba. Mr. Sherry?
Hey.
Yeah, brother, what you for do now for the go slow, not go too fast. Go to go
Yeah,
slow,
yeah.
slow. Yeah. You don't say neither the camera, man. It don't sound like this thing, don't sound like camera. Go for the go slow, so you go able to see the people in face. You know, then I want table. Then I want table first, you go left, right, down, you know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember I called on a beautiful lady a while ago to say a word or two and give us a vote of thanks. Winnie is here now, and I'll give her the mic.
Good evening. I'm sorry. So I'm a little nervous. Thank you all for coming and celebrating the life of my dad with us. I know everybody think they have the best dad in the world, but I really had the best dad in the world. I'm just gonna miss him so much, especially when he would come home and say, "Cokie," I'm like, "Wait, guess what?" I'm like, "Wait," and then he'd go ahead and tell me, and then we just sit there and laugh. Or when he would tell me or ask me, "Did you stop working out?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And then he'd go, "Oh no, you just look a little chubby." And then I get sad and he's like, "Ha, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." Stuff like that, little things like that, I'm really gonna miss, and I'm gonna miss him so much. With that being said, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming and clearing out your schedule to be here with my family and I. We really do appreciate your presence. Sometimes it's all about people being there for you, in your time of need. And you guys have been here since day one, since you heard of the passing. We just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming and supporting us. And we are going to miss him as much as you guys are. And I appreciate your presence tonight.
That was on point. So thank you all. We want to say all for this year trade. Please stay here. Please put out food in the kitchen, remain around to conserve you, give you anything you want. So thank you for coming.
So they just did a vote of thanks, and people in the and they are around and they get refreshments. Okay.